Five Nights at Freddy's, the graphic novel, The Twisted Ones, by Scott Cawthon, Claudia, I'm going to try and say this right, Aguirre, Kara Breed Risley, adapted by Christopher Hastings. Don't trust your eyes. Your eyes deceive you every day, filling in the blanks for you in a world of sensory overload. At every moment, your senses are receiving far more information than they can process all at once, and your mind is forced to choose which signals to pay attention to. The things we are familiar with are the things we can, for the most part, ignore. Take olfactory fatigue. Your nose ceases to perceive a smell when you've been around it for a while. You may be quite thankful for this phenomenon, depending on your habits of your roommate. John will be here in an hour. I told him we'd see each other again someday. I guess today is someday. In order for you to function in this world, your mind fills in the spaces of that tree with its own idea of branches and leaves and branches. Sammy, I've been having dreams of my twin. He was taken when we were only toddlers, but now he's near. Sammy, where are you? Cold. He's there, I know it. That feeling, that knowing he's alive, somewhere, somehow. I can feel it pulling me back to where I lost him. Sammy. Aunt Jen doesn't understand. How could she? This past August, we had our first fight. We had always been too distant to really argue. Your right rear tire feels a little low. You should get that checked out. Can't count on someone to come along with a spare tire when you need one. Where are you going? Hurricane. Why would you want to do that? Jessica's taking a summer semester at St. George nearby. I can stay with her. That doesn't answer my question. I just wanted to see the house again. There's still so much I don't understand. It feels important. No. What do you mean, no? After what happened there last time? I have done way too much for you just to go back to that place. Done for me? All you've ever done is let me stay in your house. You're not my parent. Then my father. I taught you how to be independent. You have to take care of yourself. You have to be stronger than my father. Slam, vroom, knock, knock, knock. Charlie, I never actually told you about my plan to visit, did I? You didn't. Don't worry about it. It's just nice to have someone here who knows me. And that's all for today. What, is that a secret code? Abstract art? It's just math, Artie. So I was trying to ask you, have you decided about the project? I thought we could work together. Your brains, my looks, we could start now. I have to go meet John. John, oh, I didn't know there was a John. That's cool. So is John from your hometown? My hometown is 30 minutes away. This place might as well just be part of it. But yeah, John is from Hurricane. Hurricane, yeah. I always meant to ask you. Sorry. It's like an urban legend around here. The murders. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Stop. I was just a kid when that all happened. I have to go. Sorry. Hello, you are, am I? Hey Charlie, Jessica, I see you're working on that thing you never let me see. I'm exhausted, talk to me. What's up with you and John? You're seeing him soon, right? Are you excited? Me, you, what is that? Why do you have that look on your face? I just haven't had lunch yet. What are you programming them to do? I'm not exactly programming them to do anything. I'm helping them to learn on their own. Right, of course, obviously. Hey, I never noticed you bought Theodore your little robo-rabbit. You brought Theodore. Sorry. I'm sorry. I took him apart to study. I'm using some of his parts in my project. No. Wait. Charlie, what's wrong with you? Oh, Jessica, so, are you feeling nervous about seeing John? No, I mean, why should I be? It's just John, right? Ha 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 ha. Jessica, I don't know what to talk about. What do you mean? If we don't have something to talk about, then we'll start talking about what happened last year, and I just can't. Maybe he won't bring it up. Of course he will. It's all we have in common. I don't think John's going to put you on the spot. He cares about you. I doubt what happened in Hurricane is what's on his mind. What's that mean? Maybe it's time that you both move past that, and I think John is trying to. This can't be your whole life anymore. Yeah, good. Now go get him. You look great. I've been doing sit-ups. Okay. John, hey Charlie. You got taller. I did. You look exactly the same though. Oh yeah, I cut my hair. Oh yeah, I like it. I just mean you're the same girl I remember. I've been doing sit-ups. Huh? Never mind. Are you hungry? So what are you doing here? Sorry, did that sound rude? Not rude at all, although I would have accepted John. Due to what circumstances do I owe the pleasure of this delightful reunion? Yeah, because that sounds like me. But seriously, I got a job in hurricane construction. I thought you were in school. School's expensive and a library card is free. I still work on my writing, but hey, if I'm gonna be an artist, I don't have to be a starving one. So why here? The storm, it's called hurricane for a reason. I haven't really been into town. How bad is it? It's bad in places, Charlie. I assumed you... What? Your dad's house. It was one of the ones that got hit. Is it gone? No. No, it's still there. I just damaged. I would have thought. Didn't you tell your aunt what happened? I had to get to class. Charlie, have you been okay? Do you remember that I had a twin? Of course. You know how twins are supposed to be connected, have a special bond? Sure. Ever since last year, I felt like he's been with me, in a way. I know he's not dead, but it was like gaining the knowledge he was real. And when those memories came back to me, it was like I felt in a way I don't know how to describe. And then my birthday this year, I woke up and it was like he disappeared. I felt alone, incomplete, but it's not just loss. It feels like he's trapped somewhere, like he's so close, but he's stuck. I need to leave. Are you sure you haven't even eaten? I'm sorry, John. It's so good to see you. Charlie, would you like to go out with me tonight? Sure, that would be great. It's only a half hour away. But I meant, do you want to go out with me? I just said yeah. I meant on a date, Charlie. Oh, right. Yes. Yes, a date. There's a movie theater in town. Can we have dinner first? There's a Thai place down the street. I can meet you there right around 8. Yeah, sounds good. Bye. Oof. Hey, Charlie. Mr. Burke, or Clay. What are you doing here? Do you have a second? I'll give you a note for class. At least I think an officer of the law has the authority to do that. What is it? Is Carlton okay? Carlton's fine, Charlie. You want to look at it? We found a body. I want you to take a look at it. You want me to look at it? Why? Does it have to do with Freddy's? I don't want to tell you until you see it. So, how are you enjoying your classes? Well, this is the first murder of the semester, so things have been going fine. How's Carlton been? Great, studying, acting out east, if you can believe it. I wanted him closer, but did you two talk about what happened? He talks to his mother more than he talks to me. I think he has dreams about it. Do you ever think about it? I try not to, Charlie. When terrible things happen, you can do one of two things. You can leave them behind, or you can let them consume you. I'm not my father. I didn't mean that. I just meant you have to look forward. Of course, my wife would say there's a third thing. process it and come to terms with it. She's probably right, but how are you doing, Charlie? I have dreams about it too, I guess. I haven't actually told anyone. Jessica and I kind of have a pact. You guess? What kind of dreams? A shadow in the doorway of the costume closet where we play. Sammy doesn't see. The shadow has eyes. Everything's moving. Then I'm alone. The air is thin. I'll die like this. Sammy, I know you're there. I can't breathe. Sammy. Charlie, he wishes he had brought me. Good. Charlie, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but you're the only person who can tell me if this is what I think it is. Okay. What do you make of it? I know these wounds. It was one of them. His neck. He died like, you can't remember how Dave died, right? I had hard thing to forget. These suits, like the rabbit suit, they can be worn like costumes, or they can move on their own as fully functional robots. The robots are always inside the suits. They're made of interlocked parts that are held back against the inner lining of the costume by spring locks. When you want an animatronic, you just trip the locks and the robotic parts unfold inside, filling the suit. But if there's someone inside the suit when the locks are tripped, this man was wearing one of the costumes. But where's the suit now? And what would someone be doing wearing one of these out here? Maybe he wasn't wearing it willingly. Clay, what happened to Freddy's? I heard it was torn down. Is that true? Yes, well, they started to. We went through the whole place, clearing everything out. It's odd, actually, you mentioned that guard, Dave. We couldn't find his body. I'm gonna end that part here today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We made it all the way to page 26. Every part will be 25 pages. By the way, the book before this is called Five Nights at Freddy's, a graphic novel, The Silver Eyes. I will be reading that one next. Sorry, they're not in order, but I'll make a playlist for it and I'll put them in order. So yeah.